Hello and welcome to the UK Minifigure Collectors YouTube channel, the only channel to focus primarily on minifigures. Today, I believe this is the very first Kinder video. What a way to start with these beautifully crafted Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring minifigures. Now this is an outstanding set if you've never seen them before. Now considered vintage as they were released in 2001, I believe it was actually early 2002. Originally released in Germany under their German pseudonym, which I won't try to pronounce for risk of upsetting anyone, but these came generally in two-part sets, so each of the bigger figures came in two parts, as you can see on screen, but I believe it was only Frodo and Gimli that came as single minifigures. As is only right, the very first figure I'm going to show is Frodo Baggins, this beautiful sculpt of him holding the ring out. It's done so well, and the detail that's gone into these figures. The fact that you can see clearly through the ring really shines through. But the paintwork is so screen accurate here. It's really done well. I love the addition of the hair on the feet as well, and I love the stand. Next up we've got Gandalf. Again, another really screen accurate piece, but for some reason it reminds me more of the animated version. I love the sort of glossiness that's gone into these, and it really does shine through. It really gives you an idea of their durability. But again, the detail that's gone into that wizarding staff and Glandring the sword, it's really screen accurate. Then we have Sam. Now, this is a really cool sculpt. It really brings out the essence of who Sam was. He's kind of like the mother of the group. Now, in the pan you can actually see he's cooking sausages, but it just shows how Sam really wanted his life to be just the average day. And yet, it wasn't until the second book that he really became such a powerful character, in my opinion. Then we have Merry and Pippin. For me, Merry is pretty much the top sculpt in this lot. The actual look on his face is a real testament to whoever actually sculpted these. It really encapsulates that sort of mischievous sort of role that they both play in the books. But the actual full sculpt is really cool, and I like the way they break apart, so he's just sitting on top of his shoulders. Next up, we've got Aragorn, the main human hero of the actual book series. Now I love this sculpt, it's done really well, and it really does exude sort of confidence. I love the bow and arrow on the back and the rolled bedsheet underneath. But I love the way he's holding that sword. It really reminds me of that scene where Boromir's tried to take the ring from Frodo and Aragorn's standing guard. Then we've got Arwen, probably the most controversial character of the Peter Jackson films. The actual scene where she saves Frodo was actually supposed to be a male elf in the actual book series. The sculpt is actually done really well. She really does look like the beautiful elf lady she's supposed to be. And the figure itself actually pairs amazingly well with the Aragorn figure. Next up is Legolas. Maybe not my favourite sculpt of the bunch, purely because of that join, like where it actually meets the top half and the bottom half. Once you notice it's there, it's very evident. Otherwise, it's not a bad sculpt. The actual weapons on this are done really well, and it's a very accurate take on his actual face, I think. I actually don't mind the running pose, which a lot of people would. Next up is one of my favourite characters, Gimli. Now, for me, the character is actually so cool, but the glossiness of this figure doesn't allow for that. You know, he's kind of like always in the dirt, in the mud, so he's going to be more dirty. And it's very reminiscent of the Hero Quest dwarf, and that kind of puts me off this figure a little bit. Otherwise, it's a very accurate sculpt. Then we have Boromir. Again, another fantastic sculpt. I love the way the horn's not quite touching the lips, but the Horn of Gondor is such an important part of this figure. The shield on the back, you know, really reminiscent of the actual character, and the sword that comes down the side, it just works perfectly well. It's a really good colour scheme on this one as well. A fantastic sculpt. Lastly, we've got Lady Galadriel, who actually comes with a Well of Galadriel as well. Now, I love the texturing that's gone on here. The actual detail that's gone into the actual pattern on her dress. It really makes her unique, and she really stands out well against, say, Arwen. It's, again, a really nice sculpt. I just wish the hands came together holding a jog. The actual series is only 11 sculpts, or 10 if you include Merry and Pippin as one, is the way it was kind of intended. But the actual presentation has been done really well. If you take a look at the actual checklist, you can see that they tried to merchandise it as well as all the other toys that were coming out at the time. So if we start to think about the actual size and the material, size-wise, they're about 5.5 centimeters tall, so about a centimeter and a half taller than a muscle figure. Material-wise, it's that typical kind of ceramic plastic that you're probably used to with Kinder toys. It's a really nice durable material, but if you hit it too hard, it will break. So each film actually has its own series of figures, which I'm kind of looking forward to being able to do all the videos. I'm not going to do them back to back though, I'm going to spread them out over the year. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to catch you all again next time.